Alright, went and found all the hardware here for holding this together. This FXR motor, so it takes an exhaust bolt here, longer screws. Anyway, I had to go dig them up. Anyway, I want these, I like having a lot of thread in here, so I usually like seeing at least about a ½ inch of exposed thread. I'm going to tighten these things up. You got to make sure these things tighten up. They might bottom out in the case, so you got to be careful. Nice and tight. Just catching a few of them here in a circle. Just doing a quick check on our cam ply over here. See, right now we still got clearance up here in my washer, so just keep tightening this cover up. If I lost all that clearance, I know we would be a negative, so we still got clearance. It's all new parts here. This case is new, so all this stuff's got to form itself to fit again. Okay, we still got clearance on our washer there. Move up to our torquing wrench. The washer still got clearance. Our cam is tight though. Okay, where's my bolt? Okay, here's a bolt out of the point ignition. Fits in the end of your cam here. Give you something to pull on, see the cam doesn't move. It's really tight. Chances are this is going to be a little snug. And it is, see, it doesn't like to move. Flash the camera out. Okay. That's our clearance. So let's see how much we got in there. Grab your feeler gauge. I like 8 to 12, so I'll just try to find something in the neighborhood. There's a 10. It's loose. Try 15. Tight. Shims come in 5 thou increments. If you could take 5 out right now, you'd be at 10. This gasket is going to squeeze another 3 or 4, I bet. So I'm not going to change it because that'll put us down about 5 thou, 6 thou clearance. Would be too tight. So this washer here, we're good at 15. It'll squeeze down to 12 or so, maybe as much as 10, but about 12. So that'll put us right between my 8 and 12 number. It's not that critical as long as you have something. Okay, the next problem though is we got a problem with really tight cam. So there's 2 things that can cause that. We can have a misalignment on all the new bushings, which we shouldn't have because we line reamed them, but doesn't mean you don't. Or the pinion gear we stuck on there is too big in diameter, so the teeth are, instead of being like this with a little gap, they're jammed in tight like this and not letting it move. So I'm going to go with that theory. We'll take this back apart, change out that gear to a smaller diameter gear, and see if the cam will rotate. Maybe it'll fix all these problems. So usually when something's fighting you go together like this one was, there's a reason for it. So we'll just find out what this is going to be. Okay, there's our bracket. Some stuff out of our way. I'm done with tools, get rid of them. Okay. Same trick works for pulling this off. Use your screwdriver to wedge it out. So now rotate. Make sure everything's good in here. Nothing, no kind of binding. Just like we expected. Okay, so that's all good. Take our gasket out. Look at the gasket and see if you think it's squeezed it very much. This is the new format material, which is squeezable. It's like a sponge. So flatten it a little bit. Still got some more in it though, I'm sure. Alright. Right there's got plenty of room. We'll go ahead and get this out of our way for now. So I'm going to take this gear off and swap it around. So we take our tool for getting that off. Pop that off. Okay. I use the 2 dry pullers, what I use. This goes on here like this and pulls it off. Now if you were to use this tool like this taper takes in the shaft and goes out like that with it. I've actually seen them with a split. It blows them out and makes everything lock up. So they make this tool. This just goes in there, centers it, pushes flat against in the shaft, and this taper goes inside of here. So it takes all the load off the shaft. It just pushes straight down. It doesn't have any expansion on it. So we'll screw it up. These are not cheap import pullers either, so high quality one. So you can torque it pretty good. Sometimes it takes a lot of torque to get them off. If it didn't come right off like that, and it's all jammed over, you can take a steel hammer and just whack it under here real quick, and the shock will a lot of times pop the gear off. I haven't had much luck beating on these things trying to get them out. And you don't want to do that anyway on a new crank because it knocks this thing out of true. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get a different gear. This is a red one, which is about in the middle of our range of adjustment. There's, I think, 7 different colors, so we're going to go ahead and swap that out and get a different one.